Okay, well, let's just go straight to the matter at hand. This is serious matters. Well, why I forgave Osinbajo for contesting presidential primaries against me. That is coming from the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, and that is the APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said he has forgiven, the matter be somehow. He looks somehow. He sounded somehow. It sounded funny to me, when I first of all saw it. Like, was it a crime that's, so a lot of you still have this notion that Osinbajo committed a crime by contesting for the president? This is sad. Osinbajo was the Lagos Attorney General and Justice Commissioner between 1999 and 2007 when Tinubu was governor of the state. And that's okay. And the ruling All Progressive Congress presidential candidate Bola Tinubu says he has forgiven the vice president Yemi Osinbajo for contesting against him during the party's primary. But are you saying that? I don't get. Are we running? I don't know, because I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking. I've been thinking since. I don't even know what I'm going to say. I'm very careful with my use of words, on this particular one. Well, Tinubu stated this in a viral video seen by Sahara Reporters. Credit to Sahara Reporters. In the video, the APC presidential candidate, while speaking to Osinbajo's loyalists in Kano on Monday, said he holds no grudges against the vice president. At the meeting, Tinubu was urged by Alwan Azan, coordinator of the Drone Marshal Support Group, to cooperate with the vice president and other candidates who ran against him in the party's primary election on June 8. Along with Osinbajo, some of the other 13 candidates that contested against Tinubu include Senate President Ahmad Lawan and former Transportation Minister Rotimi Amechi, who we've not seen in quite some time. Of course, he resigned his position then before the primaries. Azan said the group was ready to support and work with Tinubu. He said, "We made consultations with your friends and even your enemies. Sometimes all of them speak of one good quality about you. Most of them have agreed that you stood out as being patient and forgiving whoever offends you in politics." But my question still remains, did Osinbajo actually offend Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu by contesting? He didn't contest against, because none of them was the party's candidate. None of them. They all contested. He didn't contest against Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. It's not about, I do not know. We should not see this thing. We should not see this thing from a personal angle. We should look at it from a broader view, using a broader magnifying glass. Now, he said, "We want to see more of public participation between you and the vice president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, and all other aspirants that contested against you. You are the candidate. You have won." Tinubu, in his response, said he has forgiven Osinbajo. Even though they didn't say that, the person who raised the issue did not say that Osinbajo offended you. I think the point that was raised there was that, okay, these were people who contested for the same ticket with you, and so, but then you won. Are you working with everybody else who actually contested with you? But then the issue of forgiveness coming up, it makes me, bring this topic to this table so that we all can look at it together. In his response, he said, "I have nothing against him. I've been to his house after the primary. I've seen him on the day of the goodwill message to the retreat organized by the president. And a man who forgives, a man who asks for forgiveness from Allah fully deserves forgiveness. If you cannot give forgiveness, how are you asking from Allah?" To me, it's over, he said. Sahara reporters had reported the exclusion of Osinbajo and former Speaker of the House of Representatives Yakubu Dogara in the APC Presidential Campaign Council of Bola Tinubu, Kashim Shettima. But Festus Keyamo, spokesperson for the council, the campaign council, said the APC followed the directive of the President Muhammadu Buhari, who demanded the exclusion of some top government officials from the list to allow them to concentrate on their jobs. And sincerely speaking, I wouldn't have actually expected that they should be on that list anyway. Osinbajo was the Lagos Attorney General and Justice Commissioner between 1999 and 2007 when Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was governor, which of course I don't think that poses any threat to who contests at one point or the other. So I don't know, Sha. I don't know. Let me leave you to drop your comments. Just feel free to drop your comments. I feel somehow. I don't know. I don't know how. I can't describe how I feel about this whole thing, because I always like things. I always like setting records straight. Like records being set straight. Did Osinbajo actually commit it? Because if you are talking of forgiveness, then somebody must have done something wrong. So was it wrong for Osinbajo to have contested? Are you saying Osinbajo shouldn't have contested because a former boss is actually contesting for the same position? It was a level playing ground for everybody. And I feel, there wasn't any issue of somebody offending the other person. So bringing the issue of forgiveness up made it look as if Osinbajo did something wrong. Was Osinbajo the only person that contested for the tickets? We had several other persons who contested for the tickets. Well, it's serious matters on ONIF TV, and of course I expect that you please do drop your comment, make them simple and civil. Drop your opinions on this particular one. Let us know what you feel about these particular developments. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu saying he has forgiven Osinbajo for contesting against him in the primaries of the, it makes this idea of it's my turn. It now sounds as if Osinbajo knew about the fact that it was actually his turn, or it now sounds as if Osinbajo was in that meeting, even though I wasn't there. I'm just thinking aloud. Like Osinbajo was there. Osinbajo knew that they had an agreement that it is his turn. He's the one to be the next president. He's the one to. But we are running a democratic government, and so I expect that whoever is coming up should just contest. And if you win, you win. In any case, all that we are doing are still pre-election. Come February 23rd, if Jesus tarries, we trust God that elections will hold, and of course by this time that day we'll already be getting close to knowing who will become or who will be the next president of Nigeria. And I believe strongly that by this time that day, the obedience will already be jubilating, and Mr. President would have called to celebrate our own Peter Obi as the next president of Nigeria. Thank you very much for watching. This is still Serious Matters on ONIF TV. God bless you. Bye-bye.